Welcome to another Eviliv Readings. Today I'm reading Clive Barker's Hellraiser Omnibus, Chapter 20. I'd like to invite you to support this channel by becoming a member and shopping our Eviliv merch. Both links are in the description below. Where I come from, you don't give up, even if you're dead in the water. And just where is that? Arlington? Langley? New York. Hell's proverbial kitchen. I'm not with an agency, more like a private. I'm a detective from the dead. Oh, Jesus. Think what you like. I was warned, told actually, exactly what would happen up to this point, and absolutely everything has been accurate. And you contacted NORAD directly? I've helped certain people on occasion, and have credibility with those that count. Of course, a little proof always helps. Look, I don't want you to endanger your ship or crew. But if we have any chance of survival, and I mean any, I need to board that thing. Without knowing the tactical benefit to fleet and country, our orders would be to return to shore. But then again, comms are down. How do you convince your pal at NORAD? Long story. Not every agency protects the living, Commander. The more you know about the stuff, the stranger it gets. I gave him the name of someone that may be able to help. Washington responded with a specialist. They're tracking her down now. Click. Listen. Now, Harry. You must hurry! I seek liberation. Show me how I suffer. Give it to me. I demand knowledge of it. How shy he is of his talent to consume pain. He looks not strong enough to recover from these teeth. Indeed not. He is a fragile mess when pierced by my stinger. Time will make him my slave, for I shall make a meal of his glibness. I will show you all. There is no love nor empathy that resides in me. Produce my agony! He went on like this for some time. It wasn't until something special happened that he changed his mind. And what was that? He met me. I needed to know his limits. The mind is like a computer, corrupted only by illogical thought. Here at last was a specimen that seemed both deeply touched and incapable of alteration. The perfect germ. Tell me your secrets! The only thing I've ever feared is the corruption of my own flesh by my own hand. But I know now that is impossible. I knew then that we were in for some fun. I don't think you used that word correctly. He came to me with the knowledge of exactly what to offer. I allowed him the freedom to offer it. Will you prove yourself to me? If you truly are master here,
Then bring her to me. I will do as you ask. And how far will you go, I wonder?
My God! You created him!
I did. His was an exceptional mind. A primal thing, true, but also evolved and transcendent. When a being overwrites their own instincts in pursuit of rational self-annihilation, it is a rare gift indeed. Imagine where you would be, Kirsty Cotton, before the weight and influence of the world left its mark upon you. Where would you be, and would you have had it any other way? Is it not suffering that leads to perfection?
Alan! Brooklyn, New York, 9:30 a.m. Emma! I was just on my way to dinner. Would you mind taking Emma, and I'll meet you there in, say, 40 minutes? I have to run up to Fort Greene and peek in on my mother. I'm getting kind of worried. I'd love to. We need the change in atmosphere. It's been a tense morning. I think Mommy likes you. That's so. Thanks, Alan. I'll meet you at the diner in 40. The end of the world is looking up. The Colonel is not responding. Would you like his voicemail? Can we try another relay? This landline is going through a satellite switch. What about the intercom system? You know where this call is coming from, right? Stand by. Come the fuck on. Boop. Specialist Norton, I'm glad you got through. This is Colonel Matthew Brenner. We have an Eagle bound for Raff Lakenheath, leaving Langley at 1000 hours. From there, you will continue to the extraction point with the target and await further instructions. Was Mr. DeMore able to connect you to Priscilla Spencer? Affirmative. The London Brain Center. Daughter of Danielle and Elliot Spencer, patient since 1962. Currently receiving care for cerebral palsy. No living relatives. You have 8 hours, Norton. Establish contact by then, or your mission will be considered a failure. If you don't personally hear from me in 7 hours, put this in internal mail. Oh, and it will be dusted for prints, so be careful. We've lost contact with the Aurora flyby, sir. Stealth bomber entering Indian airspace now. Uplink with Japanese deep space satellites providing live video. NORAD.
Heaven's reply in less than 1 minute.
Heaven help us. Before we turn whatever's left into hell.
As I said, Spencer came with an offering.
Where are we going now?
I honestly don't know how you survived this long.
Her? What? What is that? Wait, we know that woman. No! Come back! I know this place.
You do indeed.
Spencer, he's... Holy shit! He's a monster! Brooklyn.
That's just the ice cream wrapped in a homemade fruit roll-up. Ever had mochi?
What's mochi?
Mochi, a Japanese dessert like green tea ice cream inside a sweet rice cookie.
I had no idea you were so good with kids, B.
Food makes everyone Santa Claus. That's why I'm the chef. You're right, by the way.
What's that?
You're thinking there's no way you were as cool as her when you were a kid. And she's making you think how awesome it would be if you could be like her as an adult. Free, innocent, loving, you know, all the things that adults constantly find excuses not to be. We're all assholes for forgetting the choice to not be an asshole.
Earmuffs. NORAD.
Comms are up. Raise Commander Hayes aboard the USS Sentry, Colonel.
Yes, sir. Officer, initiate contact with USS Sentry on a secure channel.
Tell me what you saw. The dream was real. Well, a real manifestation of his fears. Elliot had a fear of being a predator to his child, so he left for the army. His wife was already his victim, but he didn't care about that. And then he found one of Lemarchan's devices, but unlike many of its victims, he knew what it would do. He knew about you. Keep going. So you made a deal with him. You fed him the one pleasure he would not allow himself. In exchange for what? I really want to help, but you're asking the wrong questions, and it's very important for you to get this right. Get what right? That evil bastard ruined my fucking life! He killed my father! What if I told you your father never existed? Would you then see that bond of love that you have with this man? You will follow him anywhere. So consumed are you that you haven't even realized where you are. How can I show you these things, Kirsty Cotton? I'm inside your head. In my head. Oh, Christ!
I can give you as much time as it takes for us to launch a mermaid drone with pre-programmed nuclear deployment. With satellite communication being unreliable, we can't take the chance that we'll lose control. Configuration will take approximately 30 regular minutes. If we take that rescue craft, we can make a round trip in that amount of time. Just a sec. We? Are you experienced in boarding craft, high-speed maneuvers, and emergency situations? Fair enough. Captain? Permission granted, but I'd like to put some distance between us and those rads. You have 30 minutes to get back to Sentry.
No! Time's up, Harry. It's now or never.
Thank you all for tuning in to today's Eviliv reading of Clive Barker's Hellraiser Omnibus. Please consider liking this video, subscribe to this channel, and ring the bell so you will hear the toll whenever I upload a new Eviliv reading. And as always, remember that evil spelled backwards is live. So get out there and be evil.